Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to WWE News and Rumors. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to a video. Brandon here, and welcome back to another juicy episode of WWE News and Rumors. So the first thing I want to mention in today's episode is, ladies and gentlemen, if you don't know for some reason, if you're living under a rock, tomorrow is the WWE Royal Rumble. I can't believe it's already time for the Royal Rumble. I'm very excited, I'm pumped, and I'm actually going to be doing a live stream reaction to the two Rumble matches tomorrow night. So I'm only doing live stream for the men's Rumble match and the women's Rumble match. I'm not doing like the separate matches, but it'll be two different live streams. So I'll end the live stream after each match and start a new one. So yeah, two live streams. Come to the channel tomorrow night and check out those two live streams. Just wanted to mention that. But with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, let's go ahead and jump into some juicy news and rumors. Okay, the first news story. Now this one is just a bit insane. So I don't even know where to begin with this one. I was deciding if I should talk about this or not, but ultimately it's just funny as hell, and I think we should talk about it. So, basically the WWE have been sued. The lawsuit has been brought to WWE. They are being sued for $500 billion. You heard that right. WWE, some fan filed a lawsuit against WWE for $500 billion. So what could this lawsuit be about? Okay, so this lawsuit is basically claiming that WWE, they're suing WWE for sorcery. If you don't know what sorcery is, it's like the weird, like, dark magic, witchcraft stuff. It's like, wait, whoa, what? Apparently, WWE's programming forces some evil spirit to hunt this fan and assault them in some very sensitive ways, I guess. And that's what they're suing WWE for. So I don't know if this is just some fan playing a joke. There's three scenarios here, right? There's three scenarios. One, it's some fan playing a joke. Two, it's some fan with some kind of like mental disabilities or some kind of mental problems that they definitely need help for. Because if this is a legit fan, like actually believes this, then I really hope they get the help they deserve. Or the third scenario, and with the wording and stuff and the kind of way they've worded everything, my guess is it's like some kid, but I don't think a kid can file a lawsuit, so maybe it's not a kid. But it looks like if you like read this thing, I'm gonna put it on screen right now. Pause it if you want to, and you can read this crazy statement that they have sent into the court. But basically, it may not be a kid, it may just be someone, but I thought it was like a 7-year-old just by reading the thing. Or maybe it's someone who actually believes this, that actually needs some like mental help and some help in their life. Or maybe it's just someone playing like a crazy joke. Basically, this lawsuit has been thrown out by the court. This judge got this, and he read the thing, and he's like, "Why is this in my courtroom? Like, we're not wasting taxpayer dollars on this crap," and he throws it out. So, yeah, it's not happening anywhere. But the interesting point here is this fan tried to sue WWE for $500 billion, and the company is not even worth $10 billion. They're only worth they're not even worth $6 billion. Like, they're like $5.9 billion total net worth for everything. And that's if they sold like all the corporate buildings and fired everyone or whatever. They'd have like $6 billion. So they're not having no $500 billion, $500 billion freaking dollars. So I don't know who's coming up with these numbers. Okay, the next news story. WWE have finally made a good decision for once in their freaking miserable lives. Okay, so WWE, they have made the decision that for the Royal Rumble, the men's Royal Rumble match, they will not be announcing number 30 anymore. So they were going to be announcing number 30 on the WWE Backstage show, but now apparently they've decided against that. They're announcing number 30 for the women's match, which still is stupid, but as for number 30 for the men's match, they have decided they are no longer announcing it. So that's good news. They finally listened to the fans' outrage about this decision of announcing number 30. Everyone's like, that's the most exciting part of the entire match. Don't ruin this for us, WWE. We need this. We're in a pandemic. We want the Rumble. We want to know. We don't want to know who every entrant is. We don't even want to know a single entrant. Just have it all be a mystery, because that what makes WWE Royal Rumble match so good. But yeah, I got a little excited there. I have to apologize for that. But yeah, they have decided against announcing number 30 for at least the men's Rumble. Okay, the next news story. The next news story is actually about Miss Ronda Rousey. So Ronda Rousey, her contract. So her contract, she was only signed for a limited amount of time. All contracts have to end. So it was reported when she first signed, way back in like 2018 or whatever, that this contract is a multi-year deal. It wasn't, I don't think, announced how many years, or maybe it was 2018. I can't remember that long ago. Maybe they announced it was like a 3 or 4 year contract. But basically, when is the contract ending is the question. Rousey has not been inside the WWE in a while. I mean, she has had a hiatus. She's been gone for like 2 years now, which is just hard to believe. But Ronda Rousey, her actual contract with the WWE will expire actually only a few months from now. So it's actually expiring on April the 10th. So April 10th, literally the first day of WrestleMania, is when Ronda Rousey's WWE contract expires. Now let's say the scenario, something crazy happens and she does show up at the Royal Rumble, then they would obviously sign her to a new deal so she can keep wrestling. But as this point, right now, there is no new contract, and her contract is set to expire on April 10th, 2021, which is only a few months away. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, so those are actually the only confirmed news stories I had to talk to you guys about today, but don't you dare go anywhere, because things are about to get good here on the Brandon Hodge News Show. Things are about to get juicy, let's say. Let's put the juice box on screen, in fact. Ladies and gentlemen, it is now time to talk about some juicy rumors. Okay, the first rumor is about a WWE Royal Rumble rehearsal. So the rehearsal is actually happening today. Apparently, for the Royal Rumble pay-per-view, they're actually doing a 6-hour rehearsal today to kind of figure out what they're doing, who's winning, who's getting thrown out when, and they're kind of just rehearsing everything for the Rumble to know who's eliminating who and who's coming out and all that. So yeah, they're spending 6 hours of their day on that. So that will be sorted out today, and hopefully everyone can memorize what they're doing tomorrow, and everything will be smooth and transitionless tomorrow. But 6-hour rehearsal, I don't think the Rumble's gonna be that long. At least I hope not. 6 hours is a very long time just to sit in one seat and watch a wrestling show, I do have to say. The next rumor is about WrestleMania 37 and the current matches planned. Apparently for WrestleMania 37, and this is only a few months away, apparently WrestleMania 37 there is only one match set in stone right now, and it's for Roman Reigns. They know Roman Reigns will be the WWE Universal Champion when he goes into WrestleMania. He'll be defending the title against who is kind of like a big question mark still, so apparently that's not even solid. So the only thing solid for WrestleMania 37 that they know, in fact, is that Roman Reigns will be the champion. They don't even know if Drew's going to be the champion, or Sasha's going to be the champion, or Asuka's going to be the champion. They don't know any of that. All they know right now is they want Reigns to be the champion going in, and that's all they know for the whole show for WrestleMania 37 at this time, apparently. Okay, the next rumor. The next rumor is about a woman by the name of Rhea Ripley. Maybe you've heard of her. So she is no longer in NXT, obviously. Rhea Ripley is actually on the main roster. And then some people will be scratching their head and be like, Brandon, what are you talking about? Do you live in the future, Brandon? No, I don't live in the future. Just Rhea Ripley is apparently on the backstage list of people in the main roster that they can use for storylines and stuff. Like, there's a list of current wrestlers who are cleared, who are willing to wrestle at any time on the main roster, and one of those names on that list is Rhea Ripley. That's the only list inside the WWE she's on. She's not on the NXT list no more. She's on the main roster right now. And apparently she was supposed to debut on the main roster like weeks ago, but they decided against it. So, you know, all signs here are kind of pointing that like Rhea Ripley's return or debut, whatever we want to call it, is actually going to be at the Royal Rumble, and she's going to be staying up on the main roster when she does come out in the Royal Rumble. So I guess that's the current plan for Rhea Ripley. She'll be on the main roster. She's actually already on the main roster, but she'll have her actual debut in the Royal Rumble match. Okay, the next rumor is also about WrestleMania 37. It's to do with the Fiend and Randy Orton storyline. So everyone was expecting the storyline to just like speed up a little bit, and we were expecting to have, because there was this rumor going around, right, that we were going to have a Firefly Funhouse match, another Firefly Funhouse match, and it was going to be happening at the Royal Rumble. It's going to be between Randy Orton and The Fiend, and Alexa's going to be involved as well in some way. That was the apparent rumor for, Royal Rumble, but obviously Royal Rumble's coming up. There's no match of that scheduled whatsoever. In fact, Randy Orton's going to be in the Royal Rumble, and Fiend's not even returned. He's still like wherever he is in hell or wherever he is. He says Fiendland or Firefly. He's in the Firefly Funhouse now, and he can't get out of it. I don't know the situation, but basically this match is happening. The Firefly Funhouse between Randy Orton and whoever, Alexa Bliss and Fiend, both together, tag teaming her or whatever, is going to be at WrestleMania 37. It's not going to be happening in the Royal Rumble. They're moving it to WrestleMania 37, so they might do something at the Rumble to kind of build it up, but at this point right now, the plan is to have it at WrestleMania 30. I mean, nothing's really set in stone. Like I said earlier, the Reigns is only match currently confirmed for WrestleMania, but I guess they're discussing doing a Firefly Funhouse match between those two at Mania. So, yeah, we'll just have to wait and see, because they changed their mind a million times, so who knows? It could happen on like Raw next week. We really don't know. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, the final news to the final rumor. The final thing I'm going to be talking about inside of this WWE News Rumors episode is going to be about a WWE lawsuit. So this one is interesting. So the roles are reversed here. It's not some fan suing the WWE. It's not even the WWE getting sued in any way. It's flipped around. WWE is suing someone else. Now, who has WWE decided to sue? Sometimes they sue people to kind of get things under control and can keep rights and everything. Is it something to do with copyright, or is it something to do with whatever? Well, actually, this one's nothing to do with anything like that. So the organization that WWE actually decided to sue is the United States of America Citizenship and Immigration. You heard me right. So apparently they have some kind of wrestler that they want to like bring in from another country, and they can't get them over the border, so they're trying to do a lawsuit to kind of make an exemption to get them over the border. So in my mind, like, what wrestlers in another country right now that they really want back that we haven't seen in a while that they're really wanting to bring back? And then I'm like, wait, isn't Brock Lesnar in Canada right now? Yeah, it's probably Brock Lesnar would be my guess. They can't get him over the Canadian border because the United States citizenship and immigration or whatever won't allow it. So they've sued the United States citizenship and immigration. I mean, I don't know. They're just trying to get an exemption. I heard originally that Brock Lesnar did have an exemption, but maybe that has expired and he's no longer able to cross the border. So apparently on January 26th, WWE did file a lawsuit against them. Now this is complete rumor. I haven't heard nothing really confirmed about this, but I don't know if it's Lesnar or not. This is just me talking. It could be any wrestler. It could be a wrestler in the UK. It could be a wrestler from Mexico, Canada, wherever. It could be any country in the entire world. But big wrestler, big enough for WWE to actually sue the United States of America's citizenship and immigration, in my mind, would have to be someone like Brock Lesnar. So there you guys have, that is going to do it for this episode of WWE News Rumors. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Right now on screen, I'm going to leave a link to 2 previous videos for you guys to check out, as well as a button to subscribe to this channel if you're brand new here. But thank you guys for watching this video. I am Brandon Hodge, and I will see you guys in the next video.